Her lips which whisper like reeds on the wind, wet with moisture sprung from a well deep within, whispers like the petals of an iris, the reedy blossom which weathers and is not trodden down for long. BURGUNDY Iris, Book 6, Opus 2, Dedication. What fate like salt upon the lips, to taste and know, but never to eat, love's destiny ever theirs to choose, by guiding hand to know what fruit to pluck and what to let wither on the vine. Given thus my heart to keep, forgotten with what love to reap, heartless when one gives it all, depthless love until I fall. Darker now my heart to keep, to drown in love so ever deep, heartless ne'er to take a fall, misfortune ne'er to pay a call. Shameless now my heart to keep, with judgment not nor jeopardy, heartless fate forever calls, shame it not or like the fall. Blameless now my heart to keep, taken not but given free. Heartless hatred ere to stall, to drown in love what nescient pall. Loveless now my heart to keep, gone for good in love so deep, heartless having given all, yours to keep I do recall. 31st October 2022. Line 1501. And thus begat a heart untrue, kept in love what fate e'er blew, ne'er to hate nor hold in spite, ere to grace with passion due, to welcome so the wandering heart, on sight at times a frightful start, a vintage crisp and nigh to age, there to know and ere to part. The quickest path I do digress, of wiser ones who would suggest, lie beneath the old rib cage, that from thy love be heart divest. Cash and carry, indeed be wary, encroaching of what nails to parry. A blighted heart ere want for love, timely and ere not to tarry. Nothing sought is nothing lost, nor sold again to pay the cost. Ego spite what love to slight, wary but to skim the dross. Seconded heart ere thus to part, seconded love ne'er to restart. What knightly virtue ere to miss, as the wine transforms to piss. And heartless auntie, heart ere true, what fallen dove, a coop thus flew. What cost so great for to dismay, of whelps thus broke for to display. What with bulge to bust, bereft of burst, ere to nurse, course to decay. What brambles set within the mind, with mistress met, with thoughts entwined. What lipless fear this unengendered, the pipers call the unremembered. With wakeless lust, a past to slay, a wanton heart, what games did play. What mindless venture, somewhat indentured, blind eyes to pride, no words to say. Double up and double down, as that smile becomes a frown. What love befit a heart untrue, still love, but yet a different brew. But to bud in keeping pace, burning drive to win the race. Darker love, yet love ere true, loved and kept, 'tis no disgrace. By the darkness and the light, equal love met equal fright. Bonds begat, on comes the night, ne'er to hate, no end in sight. Lies for lies and tarry not, begotten by a love once sought, besotten by a heart untrue, ere to be an orb of blue. Ridden once with earthly zeal, rid of like a hasty meal. No face to spite a heart untrue, no lips to curse or misconstrue. No eyes to see the darkness fall, no soul to free from nescient pall. Ere to love a heart untrue, returned by three by goddess true. Blinder be to what awaits, make hastily with that spastic gait. Ankles tugged and ankles nipped, erring heart to take a dip. Down for good within the loins, where once had been a heart purloined. Hard and dark, near love to rise, barred below I would surmise. The toothless hounds are wont for play, blind and deaf and here to stay. To nip and tug and hunt by smell and taste, they pull to keep one well. But hell now, no, not even close. When light and right are first to go, but pitch to bind when one's hollow rind. A darklet nether tethered so, with silver cords to double bind, double wrought with double wind. When two are one within the womb, double blessed and double doomed. Love returned by hate times three, double blessed and double be, by rule of three and twice begot, what love returned from lover sought. Woven twice with astral wile, bound with love but in denial. Abjuration souls of two, twice blessed denied, ere love ere true. Bound twice by silver cords airtight, across the void one travels light. ever bound but ever free, ever twice my love to thee. Repeat the past, expect no less, mistakes were made, I do digress, found again, forever lost, sold again to pay the cost. Nothing new and here to stay, live to love another day, twice begat within the womb, become but one, forsaking doom. Like chain shot from a cannon boom, begotten now I would presume, ever bound but ever free, regardless who lays claim to thee, to burn within by silver light of those who would my love to slight, to keep whatever must be free, what fools to find and folly be, ever dark and ever clear, ever will my souls endear, bound by love both dark and light, blind but now regaining sight, ere to pass the wretched sprawl, the short-term fuss pursued by all. Love a flame burns ever true, of dark and light in every hue, it lights the void but like a flame, ever bright and not to shame. What briars met, no words to say. What briars met, no words to stay, and love to fall, the beast at play, encumbered by a wall of bliss, ne'er to run by night or day, ere to be a loving fool whose heart beats strong and lips do drool, enamored and in chains to stay, coming, going, ere to miss, a pull, a tug, a cord to lug, drawn elsewhere, never to resist. Across the gulf of absent light, through darkness and perpetual night, across the void drawn by my love to illuminate her heart so bright, to bathe her soul in healing light, a star-born love with bonds so tight, ever mine and ever free, ever hers I'll always be. By the darkness and the light, underneath the moon so bright, my goddess, and by rule of three, what one gives comes back to thee. Mine to love, forever free, ne'er to judge, my love you be, with love and healing energy, returned in multiplicity. Twice blessed and natural born, for you, my love, my skin is shorn and given unto thee, to protect you, love eternally. What loved ones taken, given free, ever yours it is to be, an open book for to unwind, with words and letters for to bind, of scars that bind and wounds to seal, a soul blight hole that's slow to heal. In you my darkness shines ere bright, a gold and silver light so real. No big secret to reveal, each day a new hand for to deal, each dawn become an open book, waiting for that heart to heal. A shuffled hand of fate to hone, fate, an ever-turning wheel. Fate returned to pay a call in 327 after the fall. Many days had come and gone, and several months had passed. Life, an uncontested lie, and ever too short before we die, continued on and on and on, for spring had finally come at last. Short days had thus but fell before the meadows turned to green once more. The days grew long and warmer as the blossoms bright did bloom. Bare the trees since autumn last, the cold winds having come to pass. The shining sun be there to ever chase away the gloom. Black the absent days of winter, past receding ever thither, timid be and fleeting as the night before the morning dew, gone but yet to come again, like an unforgiving friend, who shies from warmth and light as things renew. Winter ne'er to go to waste, time well spent but done in haste, where labor spent within the Thompson's Inn. A tunnel rough-hewn now had led to where the robbers' guild had bled, in caverns wide where once their den had been. With stone and wards to stay the dark, a rough-hewn wall now made its mark, to keep the beasts that dwell below at bay. With bulwark stone and wards to stay what neighbors who would come to play, the caverns always manned by night and day. In a cavern by a lake 'twas underground, a trip to take, so back into the caverns they would go. A trip to take, but not a fall, to Erelix would pay a call, they would before the equinox of spring. A trip to take to Erelix, who no doubt would be at his best, hereafter would their songs to be to sing. Was Erelix the unsurpassed, there hunkered down in fortress fast, beneath the catacombs of Ashton late? What fairies said and fairies knew, oft indeed sometimes was true, what fate beneath the village would await. Was fate but yet a roll of bones, or dull edge to be honed by stone, or a number on a wheel begat by chance? To pick one's number, be it known, integrity there must be shown, or trip ye will as if in drunken dance. A stumble at a drunken brawl, for romance fades into a brawl. A step right through a rotted wood floorboard. Errant ere the luck we pick, fleeting and tied to be fit, one misstep and one's plight would go ignored. And I'll stop right there.